So there's this new AI that just dropped, and it could literally flip the entire world of filmmaking upside down. We're talking about anyone, yeah, anyone with a keyboard potentially becoming the next big director. But does that mean it's game over for the movie stars we know and love? Let's get right into it.
Okay, so we got to kick things off with the one massive question that's probably on your mind too. Is this it? Is Hollywood dead?
I mean, just let that sink in for a minute. Imagine just typing out a sentence and boom, a scene that looks like it's straight out of a Hollywood blockbuster appears. No cameras, no actors, just AI. It feels like something out of a sci-fi movie, right? Well, guess what? It's happening right now. So what is this thing that's causing all the chaos? Let's pull back the curtain on the AI that's changing everything. All right, it's called Seedance 2.0, and it's coming from ByteDance. Now, the big thing you need to get is that we're not just talking about creating still pictures here. No. This thing is multimodal, which is a fancy way of saying it can take text, images, even audio clips, and mash them all together to create a full-blown cinematic scene, complete with synchronized sound and camera moves. It's the whole package. And this is where you really see what a giant leap forward we're talking about. Look, we've had AI that can make a cool-looking picture for a while now, right? But Seedance 2.0, that's a whole different ballgame. We are talking about fluid, realistic motion, camera angles that pan and zoom, and audio that's baked right in from the start. It's not just an upgrade, it's a total evolution. And of course, the whole reason this thing blew up is because people started making these insane videos that just completely took over the internet. You've probably seen some of them. I mean, people are going absolutely nuts with this thing. You've got these shockingly real fight scenes between Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt. You've got Kanye and Kim in some kind of imperial China drama. What even is that? Then you have people remixing classic scenes from the Avengers or Friends. And my personal favorite, Optimus Prime throwing down with Godzilla. The stuff people are coming up with, it's just mind-blowing. Now, you can probably guess that not everyone is throwing a party over this. For Hollywood, this isn't just a cool new toy. It's an existential threat. And oh boy, are they starting to fight back. So the Motion Picture Association, basically the big voice for all the major studios, they came out swinging hard. And you have to understand from their point of view, this isn't like CGI, which is just a tool. This is an AI creating the entire performance, often using the faces and voices of famous actors without permission. You can just hear the copyright lawyers' phones ringing off the hook. But on the flip side of all that panic, you've got people like Elon Musk just saying, it's happening fast. And that kind of sums up the other perspective, right? There's this feeling that the train has already left the station. This tech is coming, whether the old guard likes it or not. Okay, so we've seen the viral clips, we've heard the controversy, but how does this thing actually work? Let's get under the hood and see how you go from a simple idea to a finished scene. Believe it or not, it's basically a three-step process. Super simple. Step 1, you give the AI some stuff to work with. Some text, an image, maybe a little video clip. Step 2, the AI does all the magic, analyzing everything and weaving it all together. And then step 3, it just outputs a 10 or 15-second cinematic scene, audio included, just like that. And here's the real game changer. It's not just spitting out one single shot. It gets storytelling. It knows how to cut between different camera angles, how to create movement. It basically hands you the director's megaphone. Okay, so let's zoom out. What are the massive implications here? What does the future of movies look like? And what does this mean for you and me? I mean, this is the big one, isn't it? If any kid in their bedroom can create a battle scene that looks like it cost $200 million, what does that do to the whole idea of a summer blockbuster? On one hand, you could say it's the ultimate democratization of filmmaking. On the other, does it cheapen the art form that takes thousands of talented people years to create? And that just opens up an even bigger can of worms. Can a bunch of code really capture the subtle genius of a great actor or the specific, weird vision of a brilliant director? We're kind of being forced to ask ourselves what we actually value in art, the flawless, efficient product, or that messy, unpredictable spark of human creativity. And that brings us right back to the beginning. The tech is moving at light speed, but our laws, our ethics, they're stuck in the slow lane, trying to catch up. How do we protect people? Who owns this stuff? These aren't small questions. They're the questions that are going to shape the entire future of entertainment. So now it's really over to you. What do you think? Is this the amazing future of storytelling or a total nightmare for creatives? Let me know. If you think AI is going to take over Hollywood, smash that like button. And I really want to know this. What's the craziest, most insane prompt you can think of to give Seedance 2.0? Drop it in the comments below. And hey, if you want to keep up with more tech that's literally changing the world as we speak, make sure you're subscribed. It's going to be a wild ride.